Hi, welcome back to the channel, TrainStation2. Alright, this video shares you that ETO strategy is not working. Okay, I'm testing out the ETO. If you're wondering what is ETO, it means Event Trains Only. So I managed to enter into Australia with 5 event trains. Alright, so that if you watch my previous video, you understand that basically I'm testing out the ETO strategy. I've heard, the context that ETO is no longer working because Pixel Federation has plugged that gap. Apparently, in the past, ETO works whereby it means that you only use event trains, and because event trains come naturally with a starting of a higher capacity, and then of course with a higher ceiling as well. People using the ETO strategy, i.e. they only collect event trains and they do not have any single region train, right? So with that, with the higher capacity, even for example a starting legendary comes with a 40 capacity, and if you make it fully upgraded to 80, you're like the king of the train. Right? So of course that in comparison, which is very pale in comparison, would be the regional ones, which starts with 20, which is half of 40, and with a maximum of 60 capacity as compared to 80 for legendary. Alright, so that's how basically people take advantage of that. And I believe over time Pixel Federation caught that, and basically they caught up with it and patched it up, whereby in future people using the ETO strategy would not work. So if you're wondering still, like, how does it really work? I mean, besides the fact that they have high capacity, yes, apparently how it works is that the jobs allocated to you is based on the trains that you have, right? So because you have a small capacity train per se, and you're only assuming one legendary, and then because of that, the jobs that allocated to you, the quantity to be delivered will be tiny. And because of your good capacity, you can every time maybe make 1 or 2 trips and you're done with it. And whereas people struggle to make 3 or 4 or even 5 trips to make sure they get things delivered. So that's how you have a gain advantage using the ETO strategy. But as I've been testing this, what happened is that you can see delivery challenge, the quantity they ask for is huge, i.e. although I have that train, but the capacity doesn't really work out, because they are asking, assuming like 100 pieces of paper, but I only are able to deliver, I'm only able to like 40, I think 40. So I made at least 3 trips. That's for legendary. It's even worse. I mean, if you talk about rare trains, all right, I'm not talking about region 7, I'm talking about region 8. So jobs that ask for region 8 for the stamps, the 7 stamps, basically sometimes they ask for 100 over. And you know what, I have basically bring out my rare train by upgrading, I think, to 25, and I need to make 5 trips. That means 5 hours to deliver to get 7 stamps. I think that is very disappointing, because in the past, based on my huge collection, or i.e. the large fleet that I have with huge capacity, 7 stamps job, sometimes I can get it done in 1 trip, basically with the good number of trains and a good number of dispatches, or maximum of 2 trips. But this time around I need to make 5 trips to get 7 stamps, and majority of the time I'm doing 2 stamps. That doesn't really work, because in delivery challenge you gotta understand how to play this. Only do 7 stamps, and when you have extras, i.e. you delivered all your 7 stamps and you're waiting for it, you have an extra dispatcher, then you concentrate on the 2 stamps. So that's how you get delivery challenge completed. And basically depends on the rewards. For this instance, it's about container. So of course I've been always getting first in delivery challenge. This is the first time I'm getting very poor in the ranking, all thanks to the fact that ETO is no longer working, and of course I've entered in the new region. So of course, just to share with you why I'm not too anxious about the container, alright? So I didn't spend a single gem. Instead, I've been earning gems throughout the whole way. The purpose is because when you come to this delivery challenge and the reward is not parts, okay, or it's not gold but train containers, there are instances whereby you get 5th or even 6th, right? The last place, I think 6th place, you still get a container, and I have collected epic or even legendary trains from such containers before. And on the flip side, I have always get first, as I mentioned in delivery challenge, and even though that 4-star container, I have gotten rare trains before. So that doesn't guarantee that 4-star containers basically gives you a legendary. No, it doesn't work that way. All right, so you just got to bear that in mind. Apparently the getting first, second or third or even up to 6 doesn't really matter, because it's just a chance. And of course, although the 4-star container did indicate that the probability of you getting a legendary or an epic is so much higher compared to the 1-star container, but it is still a percentage. It is just still a chance. There's still a great chance, because Pixel Federation is a revenue generation company. They wouldn't want to give you a legendary or an epic train. Okay, so definitely if they could, they would give you the container, but they will give you a rare train. All right, so the chance of you getting a common train from the 1-star container or the 2-star container is really high, but there are also instances whereby we got from the 1-star or 2-star container rare train, or even all the way to legendary, as I mentioned earlier. So this is how you should take it. Okay, so don't be too concerned, never spend gems on such mini event. Actually, I'm eyeing for the keys because I do not want container, because initially I was thinking I just want to get ETO, but then I soon realized that ETO is not working, but yet I'm not still spending any keys yet to get those container open up. I'm trying still to see whether it works in terms of, now I've got a container open later on to show you. It's a common train. I try to make it fully upgraded. Would there be chances whereby they ask for region 8 and common train, and because I have 2 fully upgraded, one with 30 capacity and another one with 20 capacity, would that benefits me? I'm still testing that, because I know the next one will still be a mini event, and then with that, let's see if the next one is a good event, i.e. like a seaport event. I would spend all my keys to make sure I have a strong fleet. All right, but if it's just those delivery challenge, maybe not. I still want to test it out further. This is the best chance for me to test it out. I do not want to jeopardize my chances in a real good event. Mini events are the ones that I would like to test it out, whatever, as an experiment, as a sandbox. All right, so you can see here, the first spot is almost impossible to beat. Apparently someone may have a large fleet, that's why it's easy to climb that way. I also realized, I mean, when I enter into Australia in 500, I am competing with people all the way to 699. You hear me right? So the fact that we are here, we are not just competing against up to 599, but rather 699. Right, so that's how it works out. Right, so this is a 1-star container, and of course common train. I'm going to upgrade this all the way. So this is my first Australian region train. I try my best, but no, I'm already broke. I need a couple more hundreds before I'm able to upgrade to the fullest. Probably later on, once this 4-hourly gold collection resumes, I'll try to do it fully upgraded. And of course, by upgrading the trains, you get points for your headquarters. Okay, so that's how it works out. Now I'm just trying my best to do whatever we could, and then maybe get ready for the next mini event. And then of course, the more importantly, build my city. I'm busy building my city. I'm trying to have all this building requests completed. I need to do a lot of city building to beef up my population. My next target, of course, is 20,000, and then hopefully 30,000 and more. For all of you there, I believe your population is really huge compared to mine. Congratulations, that means you have a good warehouse space. For me, I do not have it, so I always use my factories as interim warehousing. So if you started the game, make sure you use the 5 building technique, which is to put just 5 building out and then get the population increase. Alright, so thank you for watching again. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.